Hi, folks. Welcome to the Weekend Investing Daily. Remember, tonight we will know what Fed is going to do, what is going to say for the future. And the US and India teams are also trying to collaborate. President Trump has uh, congratulated Mr. Modi on his birthday, and there has been one homie going around. It seems like market is taking cognizance of this and, uh, you know, basically just uh, getting a relief out of all the worries that were there and gradually inching back to its previous highs. Disclaimer as always, please read fully and understand it and then move forward in the video. Do subscribe to the channel. Markets on a tear actually. Last 12 odd sessions, we moved from 24,400 to 25,330 despite all this, uh, you know, uh, distractions of tariff and all that. So it clearly tells you that market is in no mood to stop. And the more roadblocks you put in its way, it will just take some time, but it is wanting to go up. That's sort of the mood in the market. Nifty up 0.36% for the day. Nifty Junior also just look at this movement in the last 8 or 9 sessions. Just continuous movement up at 0.21%, coming very near to the previous resistances at 69,000 odd. Mid caps also moving up mildly at 1.18%, small caps up 0.5%, and Bank Nifty moving up very nicely today, 0.63%. Still lagging other indicators, but last 2 days it has gone up almost 700 points on that. Gold is looking like it's topping out here, or at least wants to rest. And of course, a large amount of movement in gold will happen uh, tonight as soon as the Fed speaks. Either we will see a sell-on news, so perhaps we will come down to this average somewhere, or if the narrative is that we are doing 0.5% cut and some more cuts are coming very soon, then we will fly off to another zone. So what is expected is 0.25% cut. uh, if we get 0.5%, I think it will not fall. If we get 0.25%, I think it will fall somewhat. And if we get a narrative that 0.5% plus more coming, then it should rise. That's my gut feel. Advanced declines, not too good, but not too bad either. 285 to 216 decline. The advances were not able to sustain themselves through the day, but till the end of the day, they were still more than the declines. SBI rose magnificently today, 3% single day move on SBI. Bharat Electronics, Tata Consumers, Maruti, and Kotak Bank. These were the ones running on Nifty. And the Nifty Next 50 space also saw fantastic moves from PSU banks, Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank, PNB, and some PSUs like BPCL, HAL, IOC, and moves from Hyundai, Varun Beverages, and so on and so forth. There's some losses in Britannia, some losses in Jindal Steel, Vedanta, ICICI General Insurance, and movers of the day is Tata Consumers at 4.05% up. Uh, Premiumization of portfolio to drive growth in tea business. That is the announcement there. It's very nice rounding kind of pattern. Can perhaps move up further. Sectoral trends. PSU banks leading the rally. You can see PSU banks up 2.6% in the last 1 year. PSU banks are up 9.59%. In the last 1 month, PSU banks are up 4%. So it's not really done much through the month, through the year, but now it is coming back up very, very strong. Perhaps it has bottomed. Defense stocks also coming back up very strong, nearly 2% up. Capital markets 1.12% up, brushing off the weekly expiry woes. And what was down was metals at 0.5% down, and rest were sort of not so consequential moves. There you can see the list of PSU banks really running very hard, and you can see the PSU banking index also almost conquering the previous highs of the recent past. And in fact, I should have done that, but if you zoom out, you are seeing a very nice inverted head and shoulders pattern also on the PSU. Defense has been a surprise. Defense is going up very, very strongly, 1.99%, and some of these stocks zooming up. Some of them were really getting bashed down recently, but zooming up again. Tweets of the day. Okay, so my tweet of the day was this uh, picture of a SIP that I do in physical gold. So I buy physical gold every 2 weeks, and I try to get 10 or 20 grams of metal every couple of weeks. And I've been doing this for some time. This has worked very well for me. A lot of times, what I've seen is that even though people want to invest in gold, the recent price makes them take a step back. Like right now, the price is, I don't know, 1,20,000 or something for the for 10 grams for the minted coin or a bar. But the fact is that if you are going to do this for the long term, then you don't look at the price. Like I've been doing this for I don't know how many, some few decades. So if you are accumulating gradually, just like in a equity sip also, suppose you're sure about some stock that in next 30 years I'm pretty sure about the stock, I don't care about the price. It is that same philosophy that uh, I've been doing. And what makes it easier is that one of my own associate companies run by my family is a MMTC partner, and hence the confidence level goes up even further. So this is something that one should do. I think paper gold. See, paper gold has its own issues. I have paper gold also, but gradually I'm trying to move out of that and more into physical gold. Another tweet was about fire and early retirement. So this was just a opinion that I had. Some people believe that my opinion is completely wrong on this, but in my own experience, what I've seen is that people who take very early retirement, getting fed up of their jobs, but don't know what to do post that, and if they are not able to find any uh, you know thing to do which will give them intellectual stimulation, intellectual growth, they become extremely irritable, uh, and then because the money flow has stopped, then the entire focus moves to what can I spend on and what can I not spend on. Will my money extend till this date? How my life will go on till this date? The entire focus of your life actually moves from building career, building your business, being sort of hopeful and opportunistic towards your future, to this idea that I have to live in this cocoon, and this is my external boundaries, and I have to limit myself to this, and how can I now you know uh, splurge on myself, or treat myself well. This is I've seen in several cases. Of course, if you are able to find something that you really like to do, and it keeps your bills paying also, that's fantastic. But a lot of times people take early retirement just because their boss was not good, or they didn't like that job. There are millions of people out there. There are millions of jobs out there. If you don't like one, try the next one. Why get bogged down by work? I mean, work is part of life, and in my sense, you have to work till your last day. I mean, that's my sense of how things should be for a person. But of course, everybody has a different viewpoint. So tonight at 8 p.m., we're going to discuss a lot of FII data, how FII recent activity in equities and how it's impacting the markets, what has been the history of it. And certainly, I would like you to join at 8 p.m. today for that video. If you like this video, do like and share this. And if you like our channel, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Thanks. Bye.